Hello, this is Independent Sales Director Julia Crowley, and I want to teach you about a tool that I have been using that came out of a need to really feel organized at my parties. It is a skincare binder. And so what I was finding is that myself and a lot of consultants that were going to these parties were finding that they either forgot things or it was like, okay, I need my Hostess bucks, but they're in this part of the bag and my opinion polls are in another bag. And so I really wanted to create one space where everything was so that you would feel confident and organized at parties, because parties can have a lot going on. And so when you go in, I want you to feel organized and like you know where everything is. And the best way to do that is inside your starter kit to put a skincare binder. So this can be a really fabulous tool. I'm going to show you what goes into it, but on this online document, you also find all of the links to the individual documents so you can make your own binder. But I suggest you get a 1-inch binder. It doesn't matter what color it is. It doesn't matter what you put as the front page. You can do anything you want. What I want you to notice is I'm going to go through what's in here, and then I'm going to talk about what's not in here. So first off, on the inside, I put 2 lookbooks. And if you have these are true color sheets you can get from FedEx. They are more true color matching than the actual lookbooks are for colors. If you have them, then I do them instead. Otherwise, I do no more than 2 lookbooks, because here's the thing. People are going to ask you at your party, do you have a catalog? And so if you give them catalogs, you're going to distract them during the party, or they're going to take all the catalogs home with them. And I want you to not have to buy new catalogs after every party. So I just put a couple in here so at the end, you have a few for people to look through. Then what's next in here is our foundation chart. So this tool right here has a list of all the foundations. Once you match her, it shows you what color she would be in any foundation. And then on the other side of it, it also walks you through how we do our undertone color matching. And if you use that color matching system, I promise you foundations will be easy, even for a brand new consultant, and they will be great foundation matches. So then what comes in our binder is I have about 10 of these, I call them placemats. I'm going to show you what they look like. These are our placemats right here. And so I put them in a page protector. That way they're reusable and no one ruins them if they spill or write something. And so on the front side, I put our hostess plan. So we do the 200 to party with me and our crowning believers. And then on the back side is the current deal sheet. This is the deal sheet that goes along with our flip chart. So you're going to set it down like this side facing up. You're going to put the mirror on top of it so that when all your guests arrive, this is what they see. At the end, you'll instruct them to pull it out and look at the deal sheets at the very end. So I like to keep 10 of these in my binder. I would say have 6 to 10. Obviously your parties are going to be up to 6 people, but I like to have some extras because every once in a while I lose one or ruin one, or I have some extra people. So I like to keep about 10 just to have extras. We're going to put them in page protectors so they're reusable. So I have 10 of those. Then we flip in our skincare binder, and what we have next, I like to put our opinion poll. So there's actually 2 pages here. The first side is our opinion poll. This is what you're going to have every guest fill out for a party or a facial. I set it out next to their mirror at the beginning so they can put their contact info, and also so we can be writing down what skincare line we did, what formula, and what colors and foundations they were. So we use this opinion poll to do all that, and then at the end they're going to fill it out, and this is going to be the sheet that you walk them through at the closings at the end. And then on the back side of this, and you can print these pages double-sided or you can keep them individually, but I also have our fabulous friends game. So this is part of our flip chart. This is how you get referrals or guest lists at your party. So this is such an important thing to have. So I put both of them in one page protector. If you do them double-sided, that's great. If you want to put them individual, you can do that, but you want to keep at least 10 of these in here at all times. And then the next thing I have is my pre-made up hostess packets. And so our hostess packets are going to be right in the page protector. They're going to have the 200 to party with me that you saw earlier, but this 200 to party with me also on the back side has the party sheet where you can write the date and time of her party and some helpful tips about her party. And then the other thing that's going to go in here is that you have outside order forms. So let me show you those. They look like this. So you have outside order forms. Really important thing to do is put your contact information at the top. You can see my contact info here. Make sure that you are stamping that with your website and your phone number. If you don't have a stamp yet, A, get one, but B, make sure that you write your information on here. So these are outside order forms that they can use for outside orders. And then you also want to have a current catalog. And this is the most important thing that I see a lot of new consultants not doing. Your contact info must be on the back of every catalog that leaves your house. What a bummer if someone picked up a catalog, took it home, found something they loved, and didn't know how to contact you to buy it. So make sure all of your contact info, your phone number, your website if you have it, your name obviously go on there. So you put all that together, and then I give this directly to the hostess. So in the page protector, I don't take the sheets out individually. I just pull down my binder and I give it right to her. So I keep about 4 of these in my binder at all times. And when I make them up, or when I have my babies there, someone make them, I make a ton of them, and then I just have them in a file in my office, and I just refill as I need. So basically, and then the last thing that I have is, this is just an information sheet that I have about the business opportunity. It talks about how you move up in our business and all the benefits, and on the back side shows what comes in the starter kit. So this is just some extra documents that I keep extra copies of. So in case you have someone at the party who is interested in the business, or you want her to be interested, that's a good document you can send her home with. So basically, most of your binder is all set. So when you do a party, you're going to have all the pieces right there. And what's even better is that when you finish the party right at the hostess's house, you just put the pieces right back into the binder. And so that's really important and helpful, because then you're all reorganized. And the only pieces that you have to replace is when you get home, you want to make sure you still always have 10 of the opinion polls and the referral game. You want to have at least 4 of your hostess packets in the binder ready to go with all your contact info, and then a few of these Mary Kay opportunities so that you have them. So that's really important that you put those things in the binder. One thing I can't remember if I mentioned is in the front of the binder, I also have my hostess bucks, and they're clipped down here. See my clip? They're clipped down. My hostess bucks look like this. There's a couple different versions of them, but these are how we count out what the hostess has gotten for free. And so I have learned to clip them in my binder with a big heavy clip so that they don't go everywhere. And at the end of the party, you put them back in there. And basically, when you're at a party, at the start of the party, in the flip chart where it talks about the hostess program and what the hostess is getting for free, at the very start, I like to give her her hostess bucks right then. It gets her really excited, and it gets the other people at the party wanting to book their own party. So how I do that is I say, okay, Sarah hostess, just for getting me your guest list. Well, I want to show you first off how much Sarah hostess is getting for free. Do you all want to see that? Isn't that awesome? So Sarah, just for getting me your guest list right away, you already earned $25 in free product before the party started. And then let me count how many people are here. Yep, there's 5 people here. So you get another $25 in free product just for getting the 5 people here without a consultant and 21 or older. So that's $50 in free already. Now there's a little bit more on the table. First off, you have another 25 on the table, and you're gonna get, so first off, I'm gonna give you these 2 because you're gonna get to use this tonight. This 25 is what you can earn if 2 of your friends here decide that they wanna share their follow-up with friends. Then FYI friends, you will get up to $200 in free stuff, and Sarah hostess, you'll get another 25 free. So we're gonna set that on the table because I know you're gonna earn that by the end of tonight. And then the other 25 is that I know that you ladies are gonna fall in love with some stuff tonight, right? You're gonna fall in love with some things, whether it's a full skincare set or a single mascara. When you decide to take that home, it helps Sarah hostess earn another 25 free. So that's 50 that's sitting right there on the table. And then we have this $100 in outside sales, right? So Sarah hostess had an opportunity to collect some outside sales, and I'm going to look through. So that's another 100. So we know that you've earned 50 already, and you have another 150 that you could earn tonight. Isn't that awesome, ladies? And what that does is it gets everybody real excited, right? So everybody is asking, I'll do a party. How do I get that 200 free? I want that. They start paying attention. And then I clip them right back into my binder like I'm doing now. And that way you never lose those little cards. So one of the things I want to mention about the binder too is that make sure that you don't add extras to this binder. This is not a binder to add in your notes from your meetings or extra things that you like or a bunch of different sheets and stuff. This is a binder to keep very clean and organized because it's made to make you feel organized. If there's papers coming out of it and you've got a bunch of stuff filed in here, it's going to get messy. So I don't recommend doing that, because when you get to a party, you're going to open this up, take out the placemats, lay them at the table. You're going to get out your Hostess bucks. You're going to lay out everybody's opinion poll and Fabulous Friends game. And then you're going to be ready to set up the product. And what I do is I then take this whole binder and I go set it over on the extra couch or wherever I'm going to do those individual